Maybe I'd like to continue selling because I'm actually selling. Melody? No, she can't hear me.
I've just called them and said, guys, you know when the food's arriving? It should have been there ages ago. They said we haven't sent it yet. We're still stocking it or something. They're still putting it in the boxes or something.
Oh my God.
I'm really disappointed. We need to go, guys, okay? So that's the plan, okay? So get everything together. Let's go.
1 hour left to sell.
We're on our way to Euston now.
You're on your way to Euston. Why?
Get the meal deal because it's the vegetable pasta and the... Lovely. Thank you, sir.
The Liverpool Street liquid lunch flows on.
Who would like to try some soup? Delicious.
Cold.
Would you like a hot one?
Fresh soup, only £1 with a roll.
Ladled out by estate agent Alex.
In a previous life, I used to run an ice cream stall when I was at university, so it's all about just being support in the kitchen, basically, making sure the guys have got what they need when they need it, and they can go out and do what they need to do, which is selling to the general public here. Come on, get your fresh tomato soup.
Alex has stayed in the van. He's enjoyed being in the van. Alex is a salesman. That's what he does. He works in property. I thought he'd be better.
We're like the green team coming to the rescue.
Yeah.
As Melody's sales team turns up, the price of pasta goes down.
Come on, guys, grab a veggie pasta for a quid.
Let's do £1 each, yeah? Thank you very much. Guys, you need to just keep putting this in the boxes so we can sell it, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, just keep doing that.
That's fine. That's what we've been doing all day.
Anybody else for 50p pasta?
The project manager comes right at the end of the day, telling us what to do when we've been doing this quite efficiently all day long.
So would you like my last fresh tomato and red pepper soup?
Thank you, chaps. Enjoy.
It sells itself. There's no point me talking. Just drink it.
We've got 2 left. Okay.
50p. 50p, everybody.
Fruit for £1. There's only 2 left. Thank you very much.
Trading is over.
Well done.
Right, guys, absolutely fantastic. There's been so many things that could have knocked us, and I just said, you know what I said? I said roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches, mate. He said roll with the punches, didn't he?
I said every single time.
The boardroom awaits.
Orange juice just sold. Just sold.
Yeah, it did.
That is a viable business.
Somebody said, do you really think people are going to pay £2.50 for fruit salad?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
And they'll buy
they
many
did.
of them.
And they did.
Over and over and over and over again.
You can go through to the boardroom now.
Good evening.
Good evening, Lord Sugar.
I gave you £250 for each team, and I wanted you to come back and show me a return on my investment. So, gentlemen, team leader here was Edward, is that right?
Yes, Lord Sugar.
Right. You put yourself forward?
I did.
Anybody else?
I did say that I would be willing to do it. But basically, he was very passionate about doing it. And
so you were straight in there, Edward, was you?
That's my character.
Right, but how did he turn out as a team leader then, gents?
He did lead well, but I just sometimes question the random decisions without any backing.
I like to be quite organised, quite know exactly how many ingredients, for example, we're going to buy before we get there. And so that's quite different to Ed, whose comment was, I'll work it out whilst we're in the cab on the way there.
Right. What was your products you chose to make?
Soups and juices.
Soups and juices.
We went for those on the basis that they're just simple. You just get them and you blend them, and then you sell them. and you got a good margin.
How much did you spend then? You spent all the money?
Spent all the money. First of all, I was after a number of oranges, between 1,000 and 1,500, and then it worked out about 40 quid left on tomatoes.
You were lucky Jim did a very good deal in the market and got all the ingredients that you needed for the soup for £40.
We were focused on what we had to do, and we did it well.
I handpicked Jim because I knew he was the man to lead the soup team.
Handpicked him?
I handpicked him.
Well, you knew he was a soup man?
Absolutely, proved me right.
As an accolade for you, you're a soup man. So when did you start to think about how much you're going to sell stuff for then?
Lord Sugar, my business plan, my strategy, different, very different. Bottom up, not top down, because I didn't know how many I was going to sell. I didn't want to speculate. I didn't know what I was going to sell it for. Didn't want to speculate.
But you must have had some idea.
When I was producing, that was production, and selling was going to take care of itself.
Cut the crap here, listen. I'll ask you a simple bloody question. Have you worked out how much you're going to sell them for? Simple as that. I want a yes or no answer. No, I'm thinking about it. As we're squeezing, I'll be thinking about what price we're going to sell it for.
The sales price is something that we can change just like that.
This is completely wrong. What we did is we worked out... Let me explain to you, because I know how it works. Edward's not doing it right. We worked out...
Oh, Edward's not doing it
We worked out that we needed to sell a minimum of 250 juices to get your investment back.
Well, Ed, you were trained at one of the leading accountancy firms in the country, I believe. Is that right?
I don't fit the mould.
Beg your pardon?
I don't fit the mould.
I didn't ask you that question. I said you were trained by one of the leading accountancy companies in this country. Is that right?
Indeed.
So you would have had insight and vision into how companies are run because you audited them a couple of times, yeah?
It's all there.
I beg your pardon?
It's all there. All my experiences
Can you
with
stop
me.
talking to me in semaphore here? We're not sending each other text messages here. Just answer me properly, yeah? I don't understand what you mean by it's all there.
Yeah, so all my experience that I've had is all with me.
I've been told that your team name is Logic, right? Yeah. Not very appropriate. Good luck with that name. Now, ladies, who was the team leader?
I was Lord Sugar.
Melody, yeah?
Yes. I've always been the one who takes bold risks, and this was a bold one, and I took it.
Right. What's the team name?
Venture. It was my idea.
Yours also. So you're the team leader. Come up with the team name also, yeah?
It was voted the most popular.
Well, I've heard the melody. Now, let's hear from the chorus. Good team leader?
Yeah, I thought she was a really good team leader.
Definitely do have a style of leadership which takes into account other people's opinions. I think that's what made people think that I was a good leader.
What was your product?
We definitely wanted the fruit pots, and then we went for healthy pasta.
Did you have a game plan of how much you're going to sell, how much things should cost?
We worked out the finances along with the quantities. Edna, who's in charge of the finances.
Is that what you do, finance?
No.
She volunteered for that role, didn't you?
Well, I was volunteered, but I didn't shirk away from it.
You spent 170 quid, approximately?
Yeah.
Okay, and I gave you 250. Yeah.
We thought that if we kept costs down, we could increase the profit that we're making
But
as well.
I did say, I've given you 250 quid, and I want you to go and spend it and bring me back loads of money. If I wanted you to go and spend 170, I would have given you 170. I mean, the whole point was I made an investment of 250. OK, look, let's get down to the figures, shall we? I'm going to start off with the gentleman. How much money was taken on the juices, Karen?
They took £339.20.
The soup?
The soup, £92.93.
So that's £432.13. And Nick, start with the vegetable pasta for the young ladies.
Yes. Well, that brought in £37.28.
All right. And the fruit salad for the ladies.
That's a flying £555.05.
Right. Well, ladies, there you are. £592 plays £432, so clearly you're home as the winners. And on £150 worth of purchasing, that's 3 times margin. It's a shame you didn't Do 3 times margin on 250 quid. Very well done, ladies. You're going to go back to the house. I've laid on a champagne reception for you. Have a very, very nice time, and I'll see you on the next task. Okay? Okay. You lot, you're going to be coming back in this boardroom tomorrow, and I've already expressed here that this is all about me trying to find someone who's going to be in a 50-50 partnership with me. I like to deal in simple, straightforward facts, okay?
Hi, great, thank you, brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you. I decided to be project manager and we've won, and I'm really, really proud of every single person here because you worked damn hard.
Honestly, Melody, I just want to say thank you for leading the task and being a great project manager.
I feel that Melody's ability as a project manager has been a little bit exaggerated by the other team members. I honestly didn't think she was that brilliant.
Congratulations to Team Venture!
Team Venture!
He blew us out the water. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I think the problem lies really in the fact that we didn't produce enough orange juice.
Yeah. I don't know why that is, if it was because the juices didn't work.
People didn't pay attention to the details and it just ended up getting a bit chaotic. It was all a bit of a punt. I know I worked hard at it. Don't know about everyone else. They'll have to fight their own corner.
I will make it an excellent business partner with Lord Sugar, and I believe by just taking on task number 1 PM, I think I've shown that I'm not here to mess about.
You can go through to the boardroom now.
Afternoon, gentlemen. Edward, I remind you of your application form. One of the things that you wrote, if my team loses, I will blame the project manager. Your words.
I also then went on to say something else.
Well, what was it you said then?
I said, if I am the project manager, the gloves are coming off.
Right. Well, your starting point is you got £250, okay? If I've understood correctly, you decided your strategy as team leader was, what we'll do, lads, is we'll go and buy as much stuff as we can for as cheap as possible. And don't worry about the plan at the moment. We'll think about the plan as we go along.
I felt if I had the best plan in the world, but I couldn't lead the team, it was worthless. So therefore, my plan was simple. I wanted to go for a simple plan because I didn't want to micromanage. So I worked out that at 10p an orange, I'd be able to make 500 bottles.
All right. That's all going on in your head.
That's going on in my head.
Anybody else know about this?
There was a rough plan, a general plan, but there was never any details or figures. It just sort of grew as it went along. And
Sounds to me as though Ed kept it all into himself, because I didn't actually see one piece of paper with anything written down.
To be honest, it was a little bit disappointing. As a team, we knew nothing about it. You know, we couldn't contribute to it. We couldn't give our feedback.
Did you know anything about any plan?
No.
No,
you?
not at all.
No. And you?
He kept a lot of things to himself. It was a need-to-know basis.
Man with a plan or not?
No, it was leave it with me. I know what we're doing with the oranges. What I need you to do, because I think you're soup man is to look after the soup team. I'm going to give you very little money. I need you to buy a lot. I need you to convert soup and go out and make sure you can shift it. I was very capable of doing that, but that's the extent of the information I was given.
Lord Sugar, I believe so. The lack of planning during the process cost us very